chosen one, understand this truth deeply. The door before you is not locked, it has only been waiting for your faith to turn the handle. Many times you have stood in front of it, hesitant, questioning whether you are worthy, capable, or ready. But I tell you now, it is not your perfection that opens the door, it is your vishwas, your willingness to trust beyond what you can see. Faith is not the absence of doubt, it is the decision to move forward even when doubt whispers in your ear. You often seek certainty before taking a step. You want signs, guarantees, and visible outcomes. But faith does not work that way. Faith asks you to walk first and see later. It invites you to step into the unknown with the quiet assurance that you are not alone. Every great transformation in your life begins with a single act of trust. When you choose faith, you align yourself with a power far greater than your fears. Remember the times when you thought you would not make it, yet somehow you did. That was not luck, that was my guidance carrying you through moments you could not control. Faith is built in those moments. It grows each time you refuse to give up, each time you choose hope over despair. Even when the path disappears, faith creates a way forward. Chosen one, fear will always try to stand between you and that door. It will tell you that you are not enough, that you will fail, that it is safer to stay where you are. But fear is a shadow, it has no real power unless you give it authority. Faith, on the other hand, is light. When you embrace it, shadows disappear. You must decide which voice you will follow. Opening the door of faith requires surrender. It means letting go of the need to control every outcome. It means trusting that even if things do not go as you planned, they will unfold as they are meant to. There is a purpose in every delay, a lesson in every struggle, and a blessing in every step forward. Faith allows you to see beyond temporary setbacks and believe in a greater plan. Do not wait until you feel completely ready. Readiness is an illusion that keeps you stuck. You become ready by acting, by stepping forward despite uncertainty. The door opens not for those who hesitate endlessly, but for those who dare to believe. Even a small amount of faith can move you closer to your destiny than years of doubt ever could. Chosen one, I have placed dreams within your heart for a reason. They are not there to tease you or to remain unfulfilled. They are invitations, calls to action that require your faith to bring them to life. When you trust in me and in yourself, you unlock possibilities you never imagined. Doors you thought were closed will begin to open, and paths you never saw will reveal themselves. So stand before that door once more, but this time with courage in your heart. Place your hand on the handle and choose faith over fear. Know that I am with you in every step you take. When you open it, you will not just find opportunity, you will discover the person you were always meant to become. Chosen one, hear this clearly. You cannot step into the life prepared for you while holding tightly to what was never meant to stay. The past may feel familiar, even comforting in its pain, but it was only a chapter, never the whole story. Yet you revisit it again and again, replaying moments, holding on to wounds, and allowing old memories to define who you are today. I tell you now, your future does not live behind you. It waits ahead, but it requires space that only release can create. You carry burdens that were never meant to be permanent. Pain, regret, disappointment, betrayal, these have shaped you, but they are not your identity. When you hold on to them, you unknowingly keep the door closed to new beginnings. Letting go is not about forgetting or denying what happened. It is about freeing yourself from its control. It is about saying, this no longer has power over me. Understand this, chosen one. Forgiveness is not for those who hurt you, it is for you. When you forgive, you release the chains that bind your heart to past suffering. You do not excuse the wrong, you simply refuse to carry it any longer. Every time you choose forgiveness, you reclaim a piece of your peace, and peace is the foundation upon which your new life will be built. You may wonder, how do I let go when the pain feels so real? Start by acknowledging it. Do not hide from it or pretend it never existed. Face it with honesty, then choose to rise above it. Healing does not happen overnight, but every step you take away from the past is a step toward freedom. Even the smallest decision to move forward matters more than staying stuck. There are lessons in everything you have been through. Nothing was wasted. Every disappointment taught you strength. Every failure taught you resilience. Every heartbreak deepened your understanding. But lessons are meant to guide you, not trap you. Once learned, you must move forward. Holding on to the lesson is wisdom, holding on to the pain is unnecessary. Chosen one, you were not created to live in yesterday. The weight of the past will only slow your progress and cloud your vision. I have prepared something new for you, something greater than what you have lost. But you cannot receive it if your hands are full of old burdens. Release them. Trust that what lies ahead is worth more than what you are leaving behind. Do not let regret keep you imprisoned. You may think about the choices you wish you had made differently, the opportunities you missed, or the paths you did not take. But regret cannot change what has already been written. What it can do is steal your present and limit your future. Instead, choose growth. Learn from what was and use that wisdom to shape what will be. You are allowed to begin again. This is your permission to start fresh, to redefine yourself, to move forward without guilt or shame. The past may visit your thoughts, but it does not have to stay. Each day is an opportunity to choose differently, to act with clarity, and to build a life aligned with your purpose. So, chosen one, loosen your grip on what has already passed. Release the pain, forgive deeply, and step forward with courage. What awaits you is not behind, it is ahead, calling you into a life of peace, growth, and fulfillment. Let go, and make room for the blessings that are ready to enter your life. Chosen one, there is a power within you that you have only begun to understand. You have searched for strength in the outside world, in approval, in validation, in circumstances aligning perfectly, but true strength has never lived there. It has always been planted deep within your spirit, waiting for you to recognize it, to trust it, and to rise into it. You are not as fragile as your fears suggest. You are far more capable than your doubts allow you to believe. Think about everything you have already endured. The moments that tested you, the days when you felt like giving up, the challenges that seemed impossible to overcome, yet here you are, still standing, still moving forward. That is not coincidence. That is evidence of the strength placed inside you. Even when you felt weak, there was something within you that refused to break. That something is your inner power, and it has been guiding you all along. Strength does not always look the way you expect it to. It is not always loud, bold, or visible to others. Sometimes strength is quiet. It is choosing to keep going when no one is watching. It is getting up after disappointment. It is believing in yourself when everything around you tells you not to. It is the decision to try again, even after failure. These moments may seem small, but they are the foundation of true resilience. Chosen one, stop underestimating yourself. You often compare your journey to others and feel like you are falling behind or not measuring up. But your path is uniquely yours, and your strength is being built in ways you may not fully see yet. Every challenge you face is not meant to defeat you, it is meant to develop you. It is shaping your character, refining your mindset, and preparing you for what lies ahead. There will be times when you feel tired, when the weight of responsibility and expectation feels overwhelming. In those moments, you may question whether you have what it takes to continue. But listen closely. Strength is not the absence of exhaustion. It is the ability to move forward despite it. You are allowed to rest, to pause, to gather yourself, but do not mistake a pause for defeat. Even in stillness, your strength remains. You must also understand that your inner strength grows when you use it. The more you face your fears, the more confident you become. The more you step outside your comfort zone, the more capable you realize you are. Growth does not happen in safety, it happens in courage. Every time you choose courage over comfort, you expand your limits and discover new levels of strength within yourself. Do not wait for someone else to come and rescue you or validate your worth. You already carry everything you need to rise. Support may come from others, and it is valuable, but it should never be the source of your strength. That source is within you. When you rely on your inner power, you become unstoppable, not because life becomes easy, but because you become stronger than your challenges. Chosen one, I placed greatness within you on purpose. You were not created to shrink, to doubt endlessly, or to live in fear of your own potential. Created to rise, to overcome, and to make an impact that only you can make. Your strength is not just for you, it is meant to inspire others, to show them what is possible when they believe in themselves. So stand tall, even when you feel uncertain. Speak with confidence, even when your voice shakes. Move forward, even when the path is unclear. Your inner strength is real, it is powerful, and it is ready to carry you further than you have ever imagined. Trust it, use it, and watch how your life begins to transform. Chosen one, fear will always try to walk beside you, but it was never meant to lead you. It whispers worst-case scenarios, magnifies uncertainty, and convinces you to stay where it feels safe. But understand this clearly. Safety is not always where your purpose lives. Growth, transformation, and destiny often lie just beyond the boundaries of your comfort zone. If you allow fear to control your steps, you will remain in places you were meant to outgrow. Fear is a natural response, but it is not a reliable guide. It reacts to the unknown as if it were danger, even when it is simply opportunity in disguise. Many times, what you are afraid of is not failure itself, but the possibility of discomfort, judgment, or change. Yet these are not things that can destroy you, they are experiences that shape you. Begin to see fear for what it truly is, it loses its power over you. Chosen one, walking without fear does not mean you will never feel afraid. It means you refuse to let fear decide your direction. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to move forward despite it. Every step you take in the presence of fear is an act of strength. Each time you choose action over hesitation, you weaken fear's hold on your life. You may worry about failing, about making mistakes, or about what others will think. But failure is not your enemy, it is a teacher. Every setback carries a lesson that moves you closer to success. The only true failure is refusing to try. When you allow fear of failure to stop you, you deny yourself the chance to grow, to learn, and to discover what you are truly capable of achieving. Another fear that often holds you back is the fear of judgment. You wonder how others will perceive your choices, your progress, or your imperfections. But their opinions do not define your path. People will always have perspectives, but you cannot build your life based on their expectations. Your journey is personal, and it requires your authenticity, not approval. When you release the need to be understood by everyone, you gain the freedom to be yourself fully. Fear also thrives in uncertainty. You want clarity before you act, reassurance before you move, and guarantees before you commit. But life does not offer certainty in advance. It unfolds as you step into it. Trust is what allows you to move without having all the answers. You are not meant to see the entire path, only the next step. And with each step, the way forward becomes clearer. Chosen one, I am guiding you even when you cannot see it. There is a purpose in your journey, and every step you take in faith aligns you more closely with it. You are not walking alone, even in moments when you feel uncertain. When fear arises, remind yourself of this truth. You are supported, you are capable, and you are moving towards something greater. There will be moments when fear feels overwhelming, when it urges you to retreat, to delay, or to give up entirely. In those moments, pause not to surrender, but to reconnect with your strength. Breathe, refocus, and choose courage again. Fear may return, but so can your courage. The difference lies in which one you decide to follow. So walk forward, chosen one. Not because the path is easy, but because it is yours. Do not wait for fear to disappear before you act. Move with it, rise above it, and let courage lead the way. When you walk without allowing fear to control you, you step into a life of possibility, growth, and purpose that fear could never allow you to see. Chosen one, there comes a moment in every life when waiting is no longer an option. A quiet voice within you begins to grow louder, urging you to move, to act, to step into something greater than where you currently stand. That voice is not random, and it is not meant to be ignored. It is your calling, the invitation to rise into the life that has been prepared for you. Yet too often you hesitate. You tell yourself you need more time, more clarity, more confidence. But understand this, the call does not come when you are fully ready. It comes when it is time. You have felt it before, that pull towards something meaningful, something aligned with your purpose. It may appear as a dream, an idea, a deep to change your path, or a sense that you are meant for more. But instead of answering it, you question it. You doubt whether it is real, whether you are capable, whether it will lead you somewhere worthwhile. And so you wait. Days pass, opportunities fade, and the voice becomes quieter, not because it is gone, but because it is waiting for your response. Chosen one, ignoring your calling does not bring peace. It creates restlessness. There will always be a part of you that knows you are meant to do more, to become more, to give more. That feeling will not disappear, no matter how comfortable your current situation may seem. Comfort can become a cage when it prevents you from growing. The call exists to break you free from limitations you have accepted for too long. Answering the call requires courage, because it often asks you to leave behind what is familiar. It may require you to step into uncertainty, to take risks, to face challenges you have never encountered before. But growth has never been found in staying the same. Every great step forward begins with a decision to trust that the calling you feel is leading you somewhere meaningful. Do not confuse the size of the calling with the size of the first step. You do not need to have everything figured out before you begin. You simply need to start. One action, one choice, one moment of courage can set everything into motion. Momentum is built through movement, not overthinking. The more you act, the clearer your path becomes. You may also fear that you will make the wrong choice, that you will fail or regret your decision. But even mistakes have value. They teach, they redirect, and they strengthen you. There is no wasted step when you are moving with intention. The only true loss is staying still when you were meant to move. Chosen one, your calling is not just about personal success. It is about impact. There are lives you are meant to touch, changes you are meant to create, and contributions only you can make. When you ignore your calling, you do not just hold yourself back, you limit the difference you could make in the world around you. Your purpose is connected to something greater than yourself. There will never be a perfect moment to begin. Conditions will never be flawless, and fear may never fully disappear. But the call does not wait for perfection, it responds to willingness. When you say yes, even with uncertainty in your heart, doors begin to open. Opportunities align, strength grows, and what once seemed impossible starts to become reality. So answer the call, chosen one. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Trust the voice within you and take that first step forward. You are not being asked to have all the answers, only to have the courage to begin. The life meant for you is not found in hesitation, it is found in action. Step forward and become who you were always meant to be.